At this time of the race, you look at the chassis manufacturer, the engine manufacturer, the tyre company, and Michelin will be celebrating. Look at the crowd, look at the fans. Alan McNish, Dindo Capello poised to celebrate with their good friend and long-time teammate Tom Christensen. The host broadcast director did not show us what happened there on the flag stand, so we're assuming he will do one more after this.
Well, you'd have to say this has been the perfect race, and remarkably, if anyone's put a foot wrong today, David, it's Tom Christensen. I mean, he's got lucky on a couple of occasions.
He got lucky on a couple, really lucky on a couple of occasions. That accident he had earlier this morning when he clipped that car going through the Dunlop curve, completely unnecessary, but, you know, you need a bit of luck in life, as well as the French General Bonaparte said, don't bring me the good generals, bring me the lucky generals.
I think if that clip had cost Tom this race, you could put it down to the pressure that they were getting from the very fast cars behind them.
I think this will be his last lap. There's 3 minutes and 40 to go. His last lap at 4:05. He should be able to he should be able to stretch this out. Of course, there's a limit to how much you can stretch this last lap out.
And the horsepower, the heavy horsepower from Audi, they are here in Volkswagen.
Stand by for the champagne, chaps. Keep it up your best Sunday suit.
And Tom is crawling. He doesn't want to do another lap if he doesn't have to. He's done enough.
He's only got the first chicane so far.
And in this configuration of circuit here at Le Mans, because there have been several variations, this will be a distance record at 380 laps. In excess of 3,200 miles. That's a day's work.
Remarkable, David, isn't it? 8 victories at a 24-hour race.
8 out of 13. It's unbelievable. Just, well, uncanny.
He's such a great bloke. He has a keen sense of humor. A lot of pranks are played between the drivers. There you see Reinhold Jost in the center of your picture. It'll be his 10th victory here at Le Mans. David, you've driven for him before. I mean, the man is masterful in terms of putting together a team that is efficient, and strategy is really all part of that game.
That's because Reinhold Jost was a driver himself and had a good career, but not terribly long. He soon decided he wanted to run race cars, not be driving them, and as you said, assembled a great team around him, and he's always had really good people working with him.
2 minutes on the clock for car number 2.
I think the key is, David, that he delegates well. He lets the key people get on with their task. He will watch, he'll be observing, and if he sees something he doesn't like, you see a tap on the shoulder immediately, but he just lets everyone get on with the job.
Well, that's a sign of a good leader.
This last hour must have seemed like a month for Tom Christensen.
Boy,
these conditions.
Yeah. But the weather changing like it did, I mean, just absolutely diabolical. One of the Peugeots coming into the picture there behind him.
It was the 7 of Manassian. And the rain begins to fall.
Boy, that was a good thing to put those full wets on, wasn't it?
Absolutely. The right calls all day by the Audi squad, and you'd have to say up until those last tyre changes, pretty good game plan by Peugeot as well. I think this rain really presented Audi the opportunity to win, and they grasped it.
And Nick Manassian, what a drive from the Frenchman. Superb performance and a real fighting spirit. And we spoke about things just like the event poster, how they embrace the headline act, Audi versus Peugeot. This has been such an anticipated race, such an anticipated fight, and it has not disappointed one bit. It has gone all the way to the end with 22 seconds to go in this race. And Audi Sport North America will celebrate along with their brothers at Audi Sport Team Jost. A 3-car effort, all 3 cars will finish. And the top 6 places will be filled by diesel power. The podium will be filled by diesel power. 1 Audi, 2 Peugeots on the podium, with the final sequence of corners to come. It was 3 years ago where we made the call Tom Christensen is the greatest ever at Le Mans, or the great man has become even better. 7 victories, a record 7 now becomes 8. Tom Christensen extends his record-winning run at Le Mans. Capello, Christensen, McNish, victorious at Le Saf in 2008. Let's celebrate.
Audi team celebrating on the wall down here, standing next to Dr. Wolfgang Ulrich. His vision, his insight.